Alright, welcome back everybody. It has been about a week since we recorded the last session. Oh boy. If I sound tired, I am. School just started, basically. And I'm really tired. So look
Right.
at that. Alright, we talking to these people, that's right. Um, this is robbery, they say. Oh, here you go. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I need to read. Ah! Okay, slow down a moment. I know you're both eager. I know we're both eager to watch the Archons bicker over tactics like a pair of magpies, but I need to ask you something first. I say, what's that? The voices in the verse says the voices in the rot told me that you've come as a mediator. Considering the source, well, I can't help but feel I'm only hearing half the story. So let's have it out. Let's have it out. What's so special about you? Oh, um, it's subterfuge. Did the voices in the rot ask you to spy on me? At a loss for words, Verse regards you with momentary unease. Well, are you even surprised? He's the Archon of Secrets. Knowing in advance is his business. So is snatching up any advantage over Graven Ash. Those two compete like a couple of new recruits for a spot around the fire. It's nothing nefarious. The voices is just curious why you're here. If you wanted to know more, you wouldn't be able to suss it out that easily. He would have sent one of his scarier peons in my stead. Let's see. What's a nice thing to say about this? I want to be. What else has the voice in the route told you? Only that I could find you in Ettering Ruins. Truthfully, I could have picked you out of a crowd. You're the only one of us who hasn't spent the last few months bathing in the stink of the Matani River. She laughs, but there's a forced nature to it. Okay. Why so suspicious? It's just a feeling I got. When the Archons are together, the air gets as taut as a bowstring. I can't help but think that no moment of compromise will get them seeing eye to eye. So, why invite a mediator from Tunon's court? It doesn't add up. Or do you think the Archons are at odds? I've been with the Scarlet Horus since the early days of the Conquest, so I can say it's been building for a few years now. There's an energy about those two, like a pair of storms moving to collide. Old partners, I'd say. I heard I heard tell that Graven Ash and the Voices in Arat shared some bad blood in the Northern Empire, but I don't know any of the particulars. Ooh. That's absurd. If the Archons cannot put the past behind them, they are unfit to command. By my authority, the Archons will fall in line. What did I say? Oh, okay, just making sure. Okay. That sounds like exactly the attitude to set this campaign in the right direction. I don't envy you the task of getting them to cooperate, which sounds about as easy as teaching a tornado to heal. At least you sound like you know what you're doing. Kinda. I have nothing to tell you. I'm here to deliver the edict of from Kairos. There you go. That makes that makes a crazy kind of sense. Considering how long the siege has tasked the armies, I can understand why Kairos would send you with an edict. to speed things along. Have you read it? Do you know what it says? Archons must claim ascension by Kairos' Day of Swords, or all will perish. I don't know, they're just gonna tell her. It's not like it's gonna do anything. One more thing for the Archons to fight over. Well, thanks for cluing me in. If Kairos sends any lightning our way, just tell me when to duck. Probably out to meet the Archons. The war tent is just past the center of camp. She nods towards the northeast. One last thing. Be careful around these disfavored types. They take their work seriously. And most have suffered too many blows to the head. Let's see. Reputation ability. You have gained enough reputation to unlock a new ability. Open the reputation UI by pressing R to see the new abilities available to your character. Alright. Most factions have abilities your character can acquire as you build reputation with them. In order to acquire these abilities, you must build enough favor or wrath with the faction. Reputation abilities are only gained granted to your members, or granted to your character, not to other party members. I see. So R. Which one is it? Ah, verse. Oh, what is this? Death from above. Launch first into the air, allowing her to unleash a series of well-aimed arrows into the target from above. Each of these arrows strikes true and has armor penetration. Ooh, very nice. Right. Speak to this guy. Here you go. Hail, Fatebinder. The disfavored scout nods at your approach. Camp's on up ahead. Don't mind us, just clearing out the rabble. I still don't understand what I've done to offend. I represent. I respect that these are now disfavored lands, and I'm happy to give the Legion a proper toll. But she's going on about trading rights. What nonsense is this? Is that I'm not allowed to trade one thing for another? It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or anything of the sort. You're on disfavored land. Who is this guy? Lithuanians. Huh. You're on disfavored lands. These warriors have every right to kill you. You should be more thankful they're even listening to you speak. The Overlord regulates all trade. If you lack the proper permits, your goods are forfeit. This is none of my concern. I mean, you kind of are in disfavored lands, my guy. But I'm only here to peddle my wares. I mean no harm. The merchant takes a step back, his eyes scanning the soldiers for sign of movements. And if you think I'm a threat to you, the disfavored camp, then you have seriously overestimated me. Please, how do I make this right? From the sound of it, I feel like I'm about to be robbed. I mean, kinda. You're not the only one. I'm being robbed of patience as we speak. We should move on, Fatebinder. Petty disputes are beneath us both. Robbed? No, you fool. You're being granted life after trespassing on our lands. All for the simple price of what's in your cart. Not our fault you don't have your permits in order. I don't write the rules, I just ruthlessly enforce them. Please, the merchant lurches toward you, eyes wide with desperation. Can you do something? I can see your trade permits. Probably the only way that could start. You had best start making a very strong argument, so that's why I should help you. Let me see your trade permits. He hasn't got one. There lies the problem. A trade permit? Well, how was I mean, to whom would I speak for such a thing? Not us, and not our problem. Maybe march your butt to Bastard City and plead your case before Tunon. But we'll lighten your burden and relieve you of your wares first. That should make the long trek a bit more bearable. Anything to be argued before Tunon may be argued before me. You had best start making your best. I have lost favor with this favored. Oh. What's there to discuss? We should kill this mongrel, and the warrior pauses, piercing her hand in front of her mouth. If the Fate Binder wishes to weigh in... Nah. If the Fate Binder wishes to weigh in on the matter, courtesy demands we listen. The soldier clears her throat, looking at you unexpectedly. This is a disfavored matter, but I know the agents at the court do so love to throw their judgments around. Well, you could rob me now and have my supplies today. The merchant grabs a flask from his cart. Or you can leave me alive and have fermented honey all year long. I even know a few family recipes for painkillers and healing draughts. Certainly any army will need those. He uncorks a small ceramic vial, and the aroma of cloves and lanolin assaults your nose. These are essential goods to the war effort. We should leave the supplier intact. Oh, curious, I was just hearing about a supply caravan of reagents going missing. Lawbreaker. Oh, you have a lot of perishable goods, but no hauling crew. You're just a battlefield looter. Oh! Oh, since I'm an expert at this, I know. Ooh, sounds good. I don't. The merchant tenses up. His face flushing red. I don't know what you're getting at. Ooh, athletics. Pick him by the collar. How stupid do you think I am? Let's do it. Slow down. I'll tell you everything. Just don't hurt me. I found most everything out in the forest of the valley. I'd keep my head low when I'd keep my head low when I heard sounds of combat. Then I'd take a look and grab whatever wasn't claimed by the first victors. So then you stole from this favored debt. How else did you get your hands on the iron? The scout points to the merchant's cart. You would come here and sell us our own armaments? If anything has an owner, I will return it. But this iron would have turned to rust if left in the mud. Of the battlefield. Disfavored are few in number. Is that not right? You need a man like me to gather up supplies that would otherwise go to waste. Trade your wares freely, but lie again and I'll have you killed. The disfavored will tolerate your presence, but you will pay them handsomely for such charity. Leave this cart as a gift for Graven Ash, then leave and never come back. You stole from the Archons and then wish to sell it back. Your life ends here. I think we should, most of it's this favorite stuff. Yeah. We will. What the freak? We will. The disfavored soldier clears her throat with a cough before repeating herself in a more upbeat manner. We will. It sickens me to make exceptions for this vulture, but if you'll supply the disfavored without profit, perhaps this indiscretion is for the best. It's not like our larders are overflowing. A work slave to scrounge provisions would be an asset. Hey! You got favor with that? Oh, how nice. Thank you for interceding on my behalf. I know my life will now depend on showing this favor due gratitude for suffering my presence. If I must grovel a bit to earn my daily grain, so be it. Cool. Right. Oh, they're leaving. I see.
Right.
So why am I glowing? Oh, I leveled up. I see. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, because I leveled up, I have endurance and strength. Oh, interesting. Right. Right. Let's see. Since I'm level 2, what does that mean? I have one talent point. Yo. Okay, let's see. Defense. I can be a tank if I so chose to. Throw a poison dart at an enemy if it If it hits the target, it receives a long-lasting corrosive poison affiliation or affliction. I have a javelin, right? So maybe throwing might be actually. Maybe that's not actually good. Yo, that sounds cool. Explosive missile launch a glowing projectile at a single target. When it explodes, when it hits, it explodes in an area dealing fire damage and blinding enemies in a cloud of black smoke. That also sounds cool. What? Evasive. When superior, replace parry with dodge while defending against melee attackers. Ooh. What does it mean by when superior, though? Huh. Move faster in combat. That would be useful. Unleash a double attack on your targets. Well, I'm not gonna go for any magic anytime soon. Causes thrust to interrupt the target, delaying their next attack. Ooh, not bad. Increases the defensive benefits from shields. Shield slam. Let's see. Focus strike. As armor penetration to thrust ability and increases its accuracy. Ooh, not bad. Stance blitz. Courage and talent. Let's see. An aggressive stance that focuses on rapid strikes to overwhelm opponents. Mighty. An aggressive stance that focuses on powerful strikes that penetrate a foe's armor. I do like penetrating armor. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna get Poison Dart. Because I like stacking two afflictions on someone. That sounds fun. And I might go down this throwing tree here. Yeah, that might be good. Like, I might go down here. Just so I can get more damage into my throwing. And the thing is that does the poison dart actually do damage? Oh, it does do damage. Nice. Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'll do that. Verse hasn't leveled up. Okay, it's fine. And then I have one attribute. Let's see, what do I want to put it into? Ability and spell cooldown would be nice. Accuracy and armor deflection might be useful. Two-handed weapons are very, very strong. Actually, no, it's not as strong, actually. Huh. Man, this is hard. Bonus health would be useful at some point in the future. Probably should get that, huh? Oh, it gives you 6. Jesus. Okay. We'll go for this, mostly because I want lore. Actually. Yeah. Plus, I want to upgrade my two-handed. Because I think the Warhammer is going to be very useful. Because most of the guys I've been fighting, if I remember correctly, most of them are like slash and what is it, stabbing resistant. Most of them, at least. All right. Yeah, I'm good. Until I get my next weapon set, which I'm probably gonna use like I think a slashing one, because I have a piercing one here, and then this is a crushing one. I need a slashing one soon. Right. Ah, my subterfuge is so low. I wonder if I leveled up that. Nope, I would have been stuck at that. It's fine. All right. So there's that, and I'm gonna double check over here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope. Okay. Nothing down here. All right. Nope. Okay. Cool. Let's talk to these fellas. The gate guard holds up a warning hand. Go no further. You approach disfavored ground. State your business. I am Nightgrave. I banner Tunon. I bring word from Kyle's words for your commander's ears. Understood. His posture relaxes, his weapon lowering. On behalf of the disfavored, I welcome you into our camp. The Archons are gathered in the war tent. Head straight through the gate. Alright. Okay, so there's people I can talk to here. These two, this guy, cool. We got armor here. Which sucks, apparently. This cart is bursting with fresh food and useful goods. Let's go, buddy. Hail to you, guardian of law. The man dressed in merchant finery greets you with a smile. If you have a few excess rings weighing you down, please best unburden yourself before battle. You know that if the disfavored suffer a merchant in their camp, that must be a man selling only the finest provisions and armaments. He points to his collection of shields, rations, satchels, wineskins, and other sundries. Take a look and see if something interests you. Want to take a closer look in one of those crates? Standard inspection procedure. Haha, I like it. He hesitates and then corrects with a welcoming smile. Of course, by all means. I have nothing to hide. He makes a show of removing a crate's lid and showing off his wares with an open palm. His supplies are all perfectly ordinary. You see nothing out of place or unauthorized by his mercantile license. Smells like pedal brass in here. Have you been selling something you shouldn't? Try to steal something? Let's go for it. The party has gotten 10 rings. Oh, nice. You lean down to inspect the merchant's wares and spot a few rings that must have fallen to the bottom of the crate. As you shift supplies aside during the course of your inspection, you make a point of palming the rings, confident that they won't be missed. The merchant pretends to not observe your action, but a momentary flash of disappointment is evident in his eyes. That is funny. Alright, let me see your wares. Rubs his eyes at light. Let's see if we can find something you might like. Look at this. Oh, that's beer. Okay, interesting. I'll take this. Frost core. I can make some spells. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be good with it, but alright, well. And then we sell this, because that's for sure we don't want something like that. Alright. This is not good for anybody, right? Like, awful for everything. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll keep this. I don't know, maybe someone could use it in the future, but yeah. should be it. Cool.